guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much, my darlings, for joining me on your week ahead reading. It is the 20th to the 26th of July 2020. I want to show the cards that we're using this week. For your general reading this week, we use the Tarot Grand Luxe by Ciro Marchetti. For your career reading this week, we use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. And for your love reading this week, we use the Dark Mansion Tarot. For your spiritual guidance this week, we use the Secret Language of Colour cards by Ina Segal. We also use the Law of Attraction Little Reminders cards. And finally, we also use the spiritual guidance this week, the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Okay, sit back, relax, guys, and please enjoy the video. Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me, my darlings, on your week ahead reading. So we're going to do we're going to do from the 20th to the 26th of July. So let's start shuffling the cards, guys. Okay, Pisces, so we've got all the cards down. I forgot to mention that if you looked at the beginning of the video, you'd have seen the decks that I was using for the week. Sorry, I just need to move this. Okay, you'd have seen the actual decks that I'm using for the week if you go to the beginning of the video. Well, sorry, I'm just creaming my hands a bit here. I just noticed they look a bit dry on camera. Well, I did forget to mention, guys, that I actually got a new deck, I don't buy as many decks as I used to do because I don't see anything on the market at the moment that really, really kind of grabs my attention. But I got a new Oracle deck yesterday, the Chinese Fortune reading cards. I really like this. It came today, actually, and I've only used it for the water signs because I'm recording the water signs last this time round. So, so we have an additional card here. Really nice deck. I tried it on myself with a few things and it was really good, really positive. So let's have a look at the general message this week for Pisces, 20th to the 26th. The 9 of Coins is the message. So the 9 of Coins for me is all about valuing the self. The 9 of Coins is about valuing yourself, valuing the environment around you with the 9 of Coins energy. 9 of Coins is also about financial gain. So it's a card that represents, it's called the Lord of Material Gain. I think it's the Thoth, the people that designed Thoth. The Thoth system of tarot call this the Lord of Material Gain. So this is about material gain. 9 of Coins can represent property matters as well. So usually it's like a small apartment or something like that. 9 of Coins can also represent working for yourself, working from home, running your own business, maybe a small concern, that type of thing. Like I do, basically. I run my own business. I run my own business from home, which is the tarot. It can also represent luxury, so it's a card that would represent things like going out and going to a day spa, maybe getting a massage, that type of thing, going out, having lunch with friends. It's the card of luxury and relaxation as well with the 9 of Coins energy. Always reminds me more of a female, and the 9 of Cups more of like, 9 of Cups always reminds me of like a boys' night out, and this is like a girls' night in type thing. Let's look at the next one. This can also be restaurants as well. I feel that the message this week is to find time for yourself with this 9 of Coins, just to recenter yourself with the Temperance energy, just to gain some balance, because Temperance is all about gaining balance. It's about kind of re-energizing yourself and gaining some equilibrium in one's life. And the 9 of Coins is all about spending some deserved time on one's own. It's the card of independence, the gilded cage to a certain extent, but also just spending time on your own with the things that you like to do, eating nice food and, putting your fluffy, I mean, it's summertime now, but certainly in the winter time, this card is about putting your fluffy slippers on and you're, lounging around in the home and things like that, being all cozy. In the summertime, maybe sitting out in the garden, nice lemonade, whatever it is you like to drink. It's just a card about kind of just taking time out to pamper yourself with the Nine of Coins energy. And I think that this is a week for really focusing on, you know, valuing yourself, taking care of yourself with that Nine of Coins energy. We know that in certain parts of the world, hairdressers have opened back up, and I don't know whether nail technicians have or whatever, but if you, whatever it is that you like to do, I mean, you don't even have to go anywhere and have anything done. If you prefer just to do stuff, you know, on your own for yourself with that Nine of Coins, you can do it. And with the Temperance energy, it's just about recentering yourself here. So I think it's a week, Pisces, for taking care of your body with this Nine of Coins energy and recentering yourself with that Temperance energy showing there. I think that this, remember, Temperance is the water bearer, it's the healer of the tarot. So the Temperance card is healing that Five of Wands. I think if some of you guys have been going through stress, real stress with that Five of Wands, I think taking time out with the Nine of Coins energy showing here, just to really kind of focus in on yourself, is going to heal any type of worries that you've got here. But I feel that this is the Nine of Coins in this reading for me is all about self-love and really pampering yourself and really taking good care of yourself, and really with this Temperance energy healing whatever that Five of Wands is for you. The Five of Wands might be anxiety, it might be stress, it might be anger, but there's a need to kind of take care of your body in order to heal some stresses going on here. So whether Nine of Coins, I don't usually equate with exercise, but you could probably be looking at things like, I don't think that massage parlours are open. I don't think that that's allowed at the moment. I'm not sure. But certainly kind of just really self-care, I would say, with the Nine of Coins to heal this Five of Wands energy showing here. Yeah, I mean, you've got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords talks about mental pressures. So some of you guys have been going through real anxiety and stress and a lot of mental pressure here with that Ten of Swords energy showing there. The Four of, see, this is going to heal. This is going to be released. Okay, this is going to be released. You've got the healing card. You've got two healing cards in the reading. You've got a Temperance card and you've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is healing from an illness. Now, this could be mental illness as well with the Ten of Swords. And we've got the healing from that, brought on probably by a lot of anxiety. So I'm saying, getting some of you guys feeling really anxious, and there's been kind of this mental pressure, because the Ten of Swords can sometimes, because swords are the mental, it talks about a lot of pressures on the head. So a lot of stress and anxiety and feeling a lot of pressure, mental pressure with the Ten of Swords. It's going to ease with that Four of Swords energy, but I really feel that it's a week. The message is to really focus in on yourself with that Nine of Coins energy. Certainly in the UK, it's going to be hot weather this week coming in, you know, really warm weather. So time to sit out in the garden, for example, get a few rays. Vitamin D is good for the soul, good for the head. You know, eating nice foods if you can. And some of you guys obviously are working and things, but after work, what about doing that? Or if, you know, if you've got a few days off, just take time out for yourself with that Nine of Coins energy to heal the worries or the anxieties and the stresses that you feel. I feel that if you do that, it's going to ease a lot of stuff, a lot of tension. Let's have a look at the career energy here. So the Six of Wands is nice. We've got victory and achievement here, and also recognition and support in your career. The new energy here of the Fool. So I think that some of you guys are going to be successful. It feels like it's a new path, a new job, because the Fool would be the new card. So it feels I'm seeing success here, possibly in a new job with that Fool energy showing there. Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is often withdrawal. That's the thing with the Four of Swords energy. Relaxation, withdrawing. We've got the Six of Swords here. So withdrawing, moving on. Six of Swords energy showing there. The King of Cups, it's moving away from the King of Cups. I think something that you've been settled in, possibly with that King of Cups energy. But also with the Six of Swords, it's searching for something. So some of you guys finding something that completes you and makes you feel good with the King of Cups as well. Actually, I don't think you're moving away, even though it looks like you're moving away from the King of Cups. I'm actually going to say that I feel that you found something that actually makes you feel good, that actually makes you feel, it's almost like you found your vocation. Because the King of Cups, cards like the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in terms of work, Pisces, they would represent vocations, they represent life purposes, things that you hold dear to your heart, things that you love to do, things that you really care about. So I actually feel that this week, Pisces, in terms of work, I'm seeing a victory and success. It looks like in a new path. It feels like finally with this Four of Swords, it feels like you're withdrawing with the Four of Swords and moving forward. You're moving towards, with this Six of Swords energy, something that you really care about. Because the King of Cups, when he works in his job, he does things that he really loves and things that he really cares about. So I see you finding something that you really care about, okay? So yeah, that's a really good reading there. I think that's an exceptional one for work. It feels like you're finally finding something that you really like to do. And finally for love, what have we got here? We've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands can actually be in a love reading two paths. So this can be where you've got a decision between two people showing here. Let's have a look at the next one. The Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is often about a structure. In a work reading, this can be about kind of like a white collar corporate job, or this is having to do things by the book. So having to clock in, clock out. You know, this is hierarchy when you get the Hierophant energy showing here. But also, what am I saying, clock in, clock out? For some reason, I was tapping into work. Why am I doing that? This is love, it's commitment. I do apologise, commitment. I think some of you guys may be in a crossroads in your marriage or a commitment here with the Hierophant. Page of Wands. It may be that there's somebody younger involved in the situation, or there's something about a child here with the Page of Wands energy showing here. There you go, the same old King of Cups showing there. I don't know whether to call this you, but this may be it, that you're at a crossroads here in your relationship, your commitment, your marriage here. It's concerning probably a child for some of you guys with that Page of Wands energy. We've got the King of Cups, possibly the partner here. I'm getting somebody who still loves you very much. But the Page of Cups could be you, Pisces. This is baby Pisces. I get the impression some of you guys are actually interested in somebody else here. That's the impression I'm getting. Because you're showing up as your baby Pisces self. Somebody who's imagining probably something else. I'm going to see what it is you're imagining. I think that's you. And I think that that's the person that you're in love with. And it's funny because we don't have a queen and a king together to show harmonious relationship, two people on the same page. What we've got is a king and a child, you know. So I think that this is the partner. I think that this is the person that's in love with you, and their cup is still open to you. So I'm seeing somebody whose heart is still open to you, and it may be that you're at a crossroads in your marriage or in your, you know, in your committed relationship or long-term relationship with that Hierophant, because possibly there's a child here with the Page of Wands, but also because you can see that the partner still loves you here. The trouble is that the crossroads comes because you've got a child and a partner that love you, obviously, but also your heart may be open to something else. I get the impression that you're imagining being somewhere else, not so much about the child, but probably about the partner. What is Pisces imagining with this Page of Cups? In two cards, what is Pisces imagining with this Page of Cups in two cards? Well, the Nine of Cups, being happy, Nine of Cups energy, Six of Swords, somewhere else. Being happy, Six of Swords energy, being happy with somebody else or being happy in another relation. The Six of Swords is, I don't know whether this is abroad, because the Six of Swords is travel. Whether you're imagining being happy away from the partner, I think, or you're imagining being happy in another part of the world or in another place, because the Six of Swords is travel. And the Nine of Cups is feeling satisfied. You're imagining being happy maybe, you know, in another place, for example. I don't think you want to be with this person, some of you Pisces, because that's you imagining stuff. So I'm just getting that you're not happy with this individual here. It's almost like you're imagining, you're imagining yourself as happy, you know, far away from this person in another place. I don't necessarily think it's about another relationship. I just don't think that you necessarily want to be with someone here. But you may be at a bit of a crossroads because there are children involved, okay? And because the partner that you're with still loves you, but you're imagining being happy somewhere else, far away probably from this partner. Let me ask what Pisces should do. What should Pisces do about this situation? What should Pisces do about this situation in two cards? You should do the Moon in the reverse. So you've got to come clean. You should come clean. You should be honest with the Moon energy. Okay, you should be honest about your position, I think, with this Queen of Coins. Some of you guys might be with a Queen of Coins. Maybe you need to be honest about somebody that you're seeing here. But I think that you should be honest, okay, with the Moon in the reverse here. Okay, I think you should be honest about your status in the relationship, the Queen of Coins energy. Now, the Queen of Coins in a relationship reading, she often holds things of value. So this is somebody, if you get a King of Coins, this is somebody who shares your, and you've got the Page of Cups now reversed as well, showing there too. I just felt like I needed to pull another card. So I think you should be honest here about your values. The Queen of Coins represents holding value in a relationship. If you get it with a King of Coins, two people share the same values. So you need to be honest about what your values are at the moment, I think, with this Queen of Coins. I'm not going to read this as another person. For some of you guys, it may be another person. But for some of you guys, there's a need to be honest about the values that you hold in this relationship. And that there is a lack of interest from your part. Because now you're coming up as the reversal of the page. There's a lack of interest here. You're not feeling as attracted to the partner, I feel, with this Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you got all sorts of reversals, wanting to leave the relationship, possibly wanting divorce with the Ten of Coins in the reverse energy here. Wow. You know, all of those things. I'm not going to pull any more cards, too many cards to pull, but you had all reversals, pretty much. You know, Ten of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, wanting to leave the relationship, wanting to get divorced, wanting to get your own bank account back, wanting to take your money out of the relationship, you know. Wanting to stop having the joint account, wanting your independence. The Ten of Pentacles in the upright is shared wealth. In the reverse, you may want to take your money out of the relationship. It's like taking your money out of the business. So I think it's time just to confess and be honest about what you're feeling in a relationship here, Pisces, because what I'm getting here is that in this love reading, some of you guys are at a crossroads in your relationship, in your commitment, in your marriages. Some of you are, not all of you, some of you. My readings don't get many thumbs up because they're so specific, so I don't expect that anymore. But some of you guys are not happy. You're at a crossroads in your marriage, and it's to do with the child. If that's not a child, then that's somebody else. That's like a younger lover or a new lover. You know, it's a child or a new lover, but there's certainly a crossroads in the marriage or commitment concerning either a new lover or a child with the Page of Cups. I get the impression this might be children, a child here. And also, so you're at a crossroads because you've got a child, but also, or a new lover, and also a partner, a husband or whatever it is, or a wife, whatever it is, with the King of Cups, with the cup still open, that still loves you. Their heart is still open to you, but you've got your cup held out to somebody else or something else, because your cup is you're imagining yourself being somewhere else, and what you're imagining is being happy, being far away from this King of Cups here. The universe is saying to you, the best thing to do is to be honest. The Moon in the reverse, about the values that you hold currently, with the Queen of Coins in the upright, and the values that you hold is that at the end of the day, with the Page of Cups in reverse, which is you again, you don't really have any feelings in this relationship. There's no excitement for you. You're not imagining a long-term outcome, because the Page of Cups is all about the imagination. You can't see a future with that Page of Cups in the reverse. There's a lack of interest here, and so you just want to leave the relationship. You just want to go. You just want to go. You just want to leave. So the best thing to do is to fess up instead of kind of, you know, suffering in silence, as it were. Okay, let's quickly do the reading again. We've already done the love area, so I won't go through that again. But certainly in terms of the general reading, the message is to focus on the self this week. The Nine of Coins. Pamper yourself with that Nine of Coins. I think it's going to bring some balance back with the Temperance card. Some of you guys have been going through a real anxiety and tension and real kind of mental oppression here with the Ten of Swords. I think if you focus on doing that Nine of Coins, it's going to ease some of that stuff with the Four of Swords. In terms of work, I'm seeing a victory in a new position here with the Fool energy here. I'm seeing Four of Swords energy. It could also, I'm getting, because it doesn't make any sense to say withdrawing. We already know that you're withdrawing from something here. So this feels to me that it could be, say, within 4 weeks. With the Four of Swords, that you guys could be moving to something that's far more satisfying. So it could be within 4 weeks that you're actually moving with that Six of Swords. So probably by, where are we now? We're on the 20th we're reading from. So I would say probably around the 20th of August, some of you guys are going to be moving towards something that completes you a little bit more, something that you feel happier in and far more content. Finally, some of you guys are at a crossroads in a commitment, marriage, whatever it is for you, either because of a child or a younger lover, and also because you're not feeling it. That Page of Cups in the reverse. You're not feeling things. You're imagining yourself being far away from this lover, the King of Cups. But you're kind of, I'd be careful of that. I really would. If you're older, Pisces, be careful that it's not the 7-year itch, or it's not kind of just like a midlife crisis, because you show up as being a page. and people that usually watch my videos are over the age of 18, and even if you're, say, a lot of people that watch my videos are around the 30, you know, 30ish, 40ish mark. If you're kind of older, like in your 40s, that's definitely probably some form of a midlife crisis, whether you're male or female, because you're imagining with the sensibility of the page, which is like, wow, this is the first time I'm in love, or this is the first time for this, or there's an excitement that comes with that Page of Cups. And it says that what you're imagining is being happy, being far away from that king there who still loves you. But you need to be honest here with the Page of Queen of Coins energy. Talk about honestly what your values are at the moment, and that you're not feeling the relationship, Page of Cups in the reverse, and that some of you guys may just need some time out. Some of you guys want to split for good, but you just need to be honest and open about it. Let's have a look at the spiritual readings then. So the spiritual readings are this week through the Crazy Sexy Love Notes. We have It's Time to Stop Procrastinating, and I think that definitely probably hits in with this reading here, Pisces. Okay, so your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. So I think that might relate to some of you guys in your love situation. Let's have a look at the colour that you need to tap into this week. Brilliance. So discover your sparkle this week. Did I just call you Capricorn? Sorry, Pisces. Pisces, discover your brilliance this week. Let's have a quick look at what the book says on that. So it's number 26. So the message is visualize standing under a sparkling, brilliant waterfall. Allow all depression, fear and anger. I think this may tap into this energy here, the general reading, and negativity to wash away with this powerful, brilliant light. Let it cleanse every organ, part and system in your body until you are sparkly clean and ready to start fresh. Say, divine intelligence, I am ready to recognize my own wisdom and allow my brilliant ideas to manifest and inspire all those around me. Fantastic. Let's have a look at what you should be focusing on attracting in. Believe. That's what you need to focus on this week. Okay, and the mantra you need to say here, Pisces, is I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. That might be something you're worried about here as well, the financial aspect of kind of leaving something behind. But if you say, I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold, you know, whatever you put your focus on, you tend to manifest in and bring about. Finally, using the Chinese fortune cards, which I really love, what is the focus? And often, wow, we've got the money card again. So this week, it's about money, all right? So we're going to get the book out, and we're going to have a look at the general meaning and what it's trying to tell you around money this week. Pisces, the career and finances, and also your love situation concerning money, which I did talk about here. Some of you guys may be wanting to pull your money out of a relationship, just wanting to get out and do things on your own. Let's have a look. So the card is number 10. Let's have a look. Right, so it says here, generally for money, it says a time to be wise this week with all financial dealings. Money losses in the past have caused you grief and anxiety. Care should be taken with spending now, okay? Stay away from impulsive or ill-considered temptations, and this may lead to bad decisions or choices, okay? Financial increases, possible property purchases, or anything involving buying and selling go extremely well. A win is likely, as is a promotion or a pay rise. A change around your job is also indicated, which I was actually getting here as well for career. This symbol could see a magnificent change of luck. For those that remain positive and prudent, destiny suggests a big bank balance, which we were talking about here. See, I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. Okay, sorry about that. Let's have a look at this. So, for those that remain positive and prudent, destiny suggests a bigger bank balance. But for this to manifest, debts from the past need to be repaid and spending needs to be cut down. When making a purchase, ask yourself if you really need that new item or if the money is better saved for a more important purchase or put aside for a rainy day. Building a nest egg will attract abundance and could see your income double. You could be at the right place at the right time to snare that deal or to win that special prize. In terms of career and finances, the period ahead is all about letting go of anything that has not proved successful. Cut your losses, declutter your computer, your emails and your life. Do not hold back, be bold, be daring and go for gold. This symbol is an excellent omen for those going for a new job or purchasing or selling property. It also acts as a warning that one must not worship money though of itself, nor become a slave to the making of it, as this way unhappiness lies. Finally, for the love reading here, beware of temptations around personal relationships. Affairs of the heart may be stormy, and I think that you've got to beware of that Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups again in itself is a card about temptation. It's about a card about an illusion. Remember, it's ruled by Pisces, the Page of Cups is. Neptune is the ruling planet. It's the fantasy card. It's dreaming of everything being perfect. Some of you guys are dreaming about being happy and content far away from that partner. But as I said, I don't know whether some of you guys, if you're kind of in your 40s or something, may be going through a midlife crisis here. So be very careful of that one, that you're not being kind of, you know, deluding yourself about stuff because you're not thinking, you're thinking with a foggy brain rather than a clear one. So affairs of the heart may be stormy, but temptations to seek comfort elsewhere. This is what I was talking about. You're seeking happiness elsewhere. That's what I was talking about. Could be disastrous. Balance is needed between personal relationships and the need for harmony. Do not lend money to friends, family or business associates, no matter what the reason, as there is a high chance you will never get the money paid back. Wow, incredible. I think I want to use those cards every week. If you want me to carry on using those cards every week, I will. I really like using them. It's just a wealth. It's just like I do the general, I do the career, and I do the love, and it covers all of that in those cards, and I can see how things are connecting in. So yeah, certainly on the love reading, I would say here, Pisces, that it's great that you understand that maybe the relationship you're in isn't for you, but make sure that you're doing things for the right reason. We did ask what you should do, and it says you should become clean about the values that you hold, that there's a lack of kind of attraction to the relationship or interest here, and maybe some of you guys are wanting to leave and take your money and get your own bank account back again. And that's a fine thing to do, but make sure that when you're doing it because you're doing it because it makes sense and because it's the right thing to do, and not because you're kind of going off some form of fantasy without actually kind of really looking into what the reality of the matter will be going forward. Okay, that is your reading, Pisces, for the week commencing 20th to the 26th of July. I would like to say a really big thank you for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section below or the end screen, and have an absolutely fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.